The legend of Robin Hood has captivated audiences for centuries, portraying him as a fearless outlaw who fought against injustice. The tales of his exploits in Sherwood Forest, along with his band of merry men, have become an inseparable part of English folklore. While many have been spellbound by the romanticized stories of his deeds, the question remains, was Robin Hood a historical figure, or simply a creation of myth and legend? Despite numerous ballads, stories, and historical works dedicated to Robin Hood, his existence as an actual person is subject to debate among historians. The lack of concrete evidence and the presence of contradictory accounts make it challenging to definitively prove or disprove his reality. Nevertheless, the enduring appeal of the Robin Hood narrative demonstrates the profound impact of his legend on popular culture and historical imagination. Whether real or fictitious, the legacy of Robin Hood continues to evoke admiration and fascination, representing a timeless symbol of rebellion and altruism. The origins of Robin Hood. The origins of Robin Hood are shrouded in mystery, with the first known mentioning of the name appearing in a medieval ballad dating back to the 15th century. However, the legend likely predates this ballad, as it speaks of events and characters that were already well known at the time. The earliest references depict Robin Hood as a yeoman who lived in Sherwood Forest in Nottinghamshire, England, during the reign of King Richard the Lionheart. The ballads and stories portray him as a skilled archer and swordsman who led a band of merry men and fought against the corrupt Sheriff of Nottingham and other oppressive figures. His reputation as a defender of the poor and the downtrodden has cemented his place in English folklore. The character of Robin Hood embodies the popular image of the noble outlaw, one who steals from the rich to give to the poor. Robin Hood's popularity has endured over the centuries, and he remains a symbol of justice and equality, representing the enduring appeal of the underdog fighting against tyranny. The tales of his bravery and heroism have become deeply ingrained in popular culture, inspiring numerous adaptations in literature, films, and television. Therefore, even if there is a lack of definitive evidence about his existence, the legend of Robin Hood continues to thrive and capture the hearts and minds of people worldwide. The debate. The existence of a real Robin Hood has been the subject of much debate among historians and scholars. Some argue that there may have been a historical figure who embodied the principles and actions attributed to Robin Hood, while others contend that he was purely a fictional character. Many theories and claims have emerged over the years, with some suggesting that the legend was inspired by multiple real-life outlaws who lived during the medieval period. The debate surrounding Robin Hood's existence is further complicated by the lack of contemporary historical records that definitively prove or disprove his reality. However, some researchers propose that the figure of Robin Hood may have been based on a composite of various historical individuals who resisted the injustices of their time, engaging in acts of rebellion against the ruling authorities. One of the prevailing theories is that the legend of Robin Hood evolved from the collective folklore surrounding these different outlaw figures, eventually coalescing into the iconic persona known today. Despite the ongoing discussions and scholarly inquiries, the ambiguity and allure of the Robin Hood mystery persist, maintaining his status as a captivating enigma in the annals of history and literature. Historical context. The historical context in which the Robin Hood stories are set provides some insight into the plausibility of his existence. The late 12th and early 13th centuries were marked by political turmoil, widespread poverty, and the oppression of the common people by the ruling class. It was a time of lawlessness and rebellion, making it more likely for individuals like Robin Hood to have emerged as champions of the oppressed. The reign of King Richard the Lionheart, under whom the earliest references depict Robin Hood, was known for heavy taxation and harsh forest laws, which led to significant impoverishment and suffering among the common folk. Additionally, the Third Crusade, led by King Richard, incurred considerable financial burden on the kingdom, further exacerbating the economic plight of the populace. The feudal system's rigid social hierarchy, combined with the absence of an effective centralized authority due to the king's prolonged absence during the Crusades, created an environment conducive to the rise of outlaw figures like Robin Hood. The oppressive rule of local sheriffs, particularly the Sheriff of Nottingham, who enforced the unpopular forest laws, added to the grievances of the people, possibly spurring the emergence of a figure like Robin Hood, who resisted such tyranny. The prevailing societal conditions, characterized by widespread poverty, political instability, and the exploitation of the commoners, set the stage for the emergence of legendary figures like Robin Hood, who defied the ruling authorities to champion the cause of the downtrodden. Conclusion. In conclusion, the question of whether Robin Hood was a real person remains unanswered. While no concrete historical evidence definitively proves his existence, the enduring legend of Robin Hood has captivated audiences for centuries and continues to be a symbol of hope, justice, and the fight against oppression. The tales of his bravery and heroism have become deeply ingrained in popular culture, inspiring numerous adaptations in literature, films, and television. The mystery surrounding Robin Hood's existence is further complicated by the lack of contemporary historical records that definitively prove or disprove his reality. Despite the ongoing discussions and scholarly inquiries, the ambiguity and allure of the Robin Hood mystery persist, maintaining his status as a captivating enigma in the annals of history and literature. The legend of Robin Hood may have been based on a composite of various historical individuals who resisted the injustices of their time, engaging in acts of rebellion against the ruling authorities, perpetuating his mythical status. Whether based on a real individual or purely a product of creative storytelling, the legacy of Robin Hood lives on as a timeless emblem of resistance against tyranny and champion of the downtrodden, embodying the enduring appeal of the underdog fighting against oppression.